Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to Views from the Floor podcast. This is Nico.
Just cuz.
Yo, it's Taz.
And we here, man. We here together again.
Never
been a
thought
minute.
I'd see
Been a
this
minute.
day.
Been a minute.
It's been a little while. We have seen each other, but we haven't.
Yes.
Y'all haven't seen us on camera together in person.
Facts.
It's all been virtual. And I just want to say right now that I apologize for the audio issues on the virtual. We gonna figure it out
We are.
one day. But y'all ain't gotta worry about it with this episode. It's gonna be crystal clean audio.
Crispy.
Crispy.
Like bacon out the fry.
How's y'all week been, fellas?
It's been a good week.
It's been a
Yeah.
good one,
Week of introspection. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
Same as always, just getting to the money. Trying to be better this week than I was last week.
Facts.
I feel you, man. It's been alright. Been working our ass off, but it's been alright.
That's how it is.
Yeah, man. Just a normal week, really. Preparing for some things to come out soon. By the time y'all hear this, I'll have an interview out with Snack Boy Boule. Went to his release party. I haven't, even though we've been around music for so long, I can't tell you how many release parties I actually been to.
I don't remember none for me.
Well, we got invited to one, but you ended up getting COVID, so we couldn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like every time I got invited to one, there's been some shit that happened.
God's will.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Because usually, usually when we all get together and go somewhere, something happens. Like something weird happens.
Yeah.
Something that you don't even plan for just happens. I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah, man, it's just a normal week other than going to the release party. That was cool. Hung out downtown Greenville with Shy. That was cool. It was different. I wasn't, you know what I mean? Like I was doing shit I ain't did in
Since you was a young
years, bro. Woke up the next day early, like 7:00 to watch my fucking Reds. Whatever, man. I'm not even gonna talk about
I
it,
feel like that's about to be a little bit of depression, and I don't want to hear it.
fam. I don't even want to talk about it, fam. Manchester United is exactly what the Lakers are going through. That is what they're going through. So they probably could have got top 4 so they can play Champions League next year. But they're not going to get top 4 because people just getting hurt out of nowhere. One of our players now got tonsillitis. I didn't even know niggas still get tonsillitis. Like, they just making up shit now. They just making up old stuff for people to have, fam.
But ain't you playing soccer with your feet? What you need your tonsillitis for?
I don't.
Y'all hurt, dog. Can't breathe half time.
Hey, man, I'm not gonna talk shit about him because that's like one of my favorite players, and he got the bad end of the stick at the beginning of the season, and then once they started playing them like they should have, now you can't drop them. So, soccer's weird, fam. It's not like it's not like basketball where you can just sub people in and out. So it's like if you are getting subbed out, like you're out, like you can't come back into the game. So, how they go about they starting 11 is different. But yeah, I don't want to talk about that because it's just gonna be depressing, and I'm just getting mad all over again. And they
I
got
said that in the beginning, guys. I said this shit about to be depressing.
yeah, man. They play Chelsea tomorrow, and we gonna get
Waxed.
anyway. Speaking about sports and shit, though, I just want to say
Can't
from
go on 3.
the bottom of my heart that nothing made me more happy than to see the Brooklyn Nets get swept.
Before we get any further into this, I'm gonna say I was wrong. Okay, I didn't think they were gonna get swept. That's it. That's all I got.
Cancun on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yo, fam, whoever's behind the social media team for NBA on TNT, when they did the whole they did The Office, where they all sing and they going on a road trip and they all singing and like it was Kevin and they had Kevin Durant's head on him and he's like, my name is Kevin and this is Kevin, you know what I mean, or whatever. And then they stopped the bus to pick up somebody. He was like, thanks for picking me up, man. I was just I was trying to dodge work. And he gets on there and it's Ben Simmons and looking at his whole team on the bus. Nah, that's the greatest shit on the planet, fam. The greatest shit on the planet.
All types of walking and carrying on.
Hey man, that's Aaron Gordon for you. We got the game on in the background. But yeah, man. How y'all feel about KD and Kyrie now?
Ooh. Well, I feel like this. Nigga, you can have a bad shooting night all you want to, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you got 4 goddamn bad shooting nights in a row? You got 4?
Hey man.
I don't want to hear that Ramadan shit. Because, and then, KD had 38 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
His game 3 wasn't bad either. Fucking Seth Curry doubled. He doubled plus 3, the same amount of points that Kyrie Irving, the star, had.
Listen,
And he doubled his assists. So please, I want to see what was that nigga doing out there.
I keep trying to tell y'all about Kyrie, but nobody wants to listen to me when I have these takes. They don't want to listen to me because they just think that I'm just bugging, but I'm not bugging. If you take Kyrie's final series away from him, what does he have in his career that tells you he's a Hall of Famer?
Not much.
I think
his
people put him in the Hall of Fame already
Because of his talent.
off of potential, like off of his talent, not what he actually accomplished. Because if Bron don't go back to Cleveland, what happens to Kyrie? That's one.
Perfect.
2, they was teammates for what, 3 years? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they was teammates for 3 years. He left, went to Boston, got his own team. The year he was hurt, when they went on a playoff run, they was a game away from making the finals. He comes back, they lose in the second round.
Yeah.
Then he leaves, go to Brooklyn. Hurt the first year. The second year, he decides to be a fake hero. Even though, like, my thing about the whole fake hero thing is this. Him standing up for what he believes in, proud of him for it. But let's not make him a hero for what he was standing up for. That's my thing.
Nah, yeah, I agree with that.
So then they finally let the nigga play. Then he only playing half the games because he can't play in certain places. He couldn't even play at home. And then finally they lift the mandate. Now he's there every day. But now that they lift the mandate, it's Ramadan. So now he can't eat until 7:30 when the game is going. And I'm pretty sure that is what contributed to his bad series. But
that's part
it's
of it.
always an excuse when it comes to Kyrie.
I'm gonna say this. I believe that's bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna say that's bullshit because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did not have the same excuse.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying it affected him, but
I'm not saying
I'm
it
not
didn't.
giving him an out for it.
I'm not saying
Hakeem cooked niggas during Ramadan.
This is my thing. The motherfucker. It's not like when you watch the game, he didn't have the energy. It's not that he couldn't pass the ball.
Yeah.
That nigga looked like he did not fucking want to be there. That's my problem.
Towards the end, yeah.
And the thing
last,
is,
like 2 games.
it was also shot selection. Shot selection to me is more of a factor in his like shooting percentage than anything else. It wasn't no energy level. So it's like I'm not gonna slander the man, right? I'm not gonna say it wasn't. Ramadan probably did play a part of your focus, energy, all of that. I understand that shit. Personally, I understand it. But come on, my guy. He just didn't have it. He didn't bring it.
Yeah, and then, they played the greatest defense you can play on KD.
Yeah.
They did what everybody tries to do, but he's just too good. They just kept putting bodies on him and hitting them, bumping them, making them uncomfortable. And the ref was letting them play on both sides. So it's just like, and also the Nets team is not built for like a deep run. You know what I mean? Like they got a couple guys that you can always count on. Patty Mills, Seth. But other than that, it's not many. Maybe they should have played Blake Griffin earlier. But hey, man, I'm not gonna feel bad for him because they was the niggas that was keying on Kevin Durant's podcast saying we don't need a coach. Like we can, you know what I mean? Like we so good, we don't need a coach.
Okay.
Listen, when you say shit like that and then you try to cheat the game, this what happens.
Also, but that coach shit, me and you could have did what Steve Nash did.
Oh, absolutely. Listen,
Bro,
you can give me $1 million and I will coach the Brooklyn Nets.
nigga, let me tell y'all something. The funniest shit, right? I was listening to Maul and Rory's podcast. This nigga Maul said he sat right behind. He was like one of these games, right? He had sat right behind the bench. He said this motherfucker Steve Nash don't know how to coach. He said this nigga. He said what he did. I could have told. He said give the ball to Kevin. I could have fucking told the niggas give the ball to Kevin.
Hey man, listen. And then they said they're not gonna let him go, and it's just like, all right.
I mean, it's one season, 2, right?
Then another thing that was, I guess, is the elephant in the room with them. Ben Simmons on the bench or whatever. Mm-hmm. They was trying to ramp him up for Game 4, but he woke up Sunday and his back was an issue, and then, he didn't play, and then they wound up losing. But what's crazy is, you see all these analysts like Stephen A. and all these people are just, I feel like they're stepping over the line. So it's one thing to critique somebody's play. He ain't played all season.
Right.
He ain't played all season. If you think he was gonna play in a Game 4 of them potentially getting swept after what happened last year, you are out of your mind. That's one. 2, they not even critiquing this play.
No.
They just mad that Kyrie and KD are now sitting at home. Yeah. So they taking it out on him who had nothing to do with anything. Mentally, the man is fucked up. He is. And to go after the man's character,
that's too far.
Going after the man's character is the reason why he sat out in the year in the first place. So it's like, I understand you got a job to do, but your job is to analyze the players and what they do on the court.
Right.
Or the field, or a pitch, or wherever they play, hockey ring, wherever they play. That's where it lies to. Once you start hitting the man's character, that shit's out the window. So now eventually you're gonna be in the building where that person is. So if they decide to confront you,
be ready.
If they decide to confront you, then now you have a choice to make. You either gonna stand on what you believe in, or you're gonna apologize for it.
And the thing is, I don't believe he believes that. He spews shit out of his mouth because it's going to bring him ratings. He's known as the guy who just talks. So he is going to continue to stand on that hill where he just talks. That's what he does. I think that certain times you just got to learn to shut the fuck up.
That's true.
And let's be honest. First Take is not what it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the man's going to say spicy things just to bring attention to himself and First Take. Now, he probably didn't even do this on First Take. He probably did it on...
Nah, he did it on First Take.
He did it on First Take? Okay, he did it on First Take. So, there we go. So I mean, but the one thing that I realize is we. Well, I'm gonna just put us all in that category, but people in general we forget that these are human beings. Mm-hmm. Just because they make a lot of money and they play a child's game for that lot of money, we forget that there is a human element there. And it's like that with any celebrity. When these people go through these troubles, like, oh, you got all this money, you should be able to take care of all that. No, money is not gonna fix your problems. Money is not gonna fix your mentals. So the top earning people in the world, most of them commit suicide at a higher clip.
That's true.
More money, more problems. You said.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is like we gotta remember. Just at the end of the day, these people, they get paid millions of dollars to play a child's game, but they are also human beings with emotions, with will, with souls, and we got to remember that, and we cannot just see these dollar signs and just place them in a category of you're just not human.
Yeah, fam. They gotta
relax.
Yeah, they gotta relax. They gotta yeah, man. But I can't wait to see them have like an off season with them three together. You know what I mean? Like them three together and then come into the season like together and ready and playing every day. It's potentially gonna be better than what could have been with James there.
Yeah.
I think probably, but my hot take is they still gonna be at the house at the end of the season.
No, I don't think so. It depends on who's around them. It depends on who's around them because I don't care what anybody say. I don't care what anybody say about Ben Simmons' shot. We've been talking about this man's shot since he was at LSU.
You ain't proved me wrong yet.
But I did say he was a point guard, and he is a point guard. He is a phenomenal point guard. Mm-hmm. And he's probably going to be top 3 in Defensive Player of the Year at the end of the year. Always.
Absolutely.
He's always going to have that calling card. And he's 6'10". So him being 6'10", KD being 6'10", and Kyrie just being who he is.
A magician with the ball.
If they healthy, if them three are healthy and they actually got some pieces beside them with Patty and with Seth and get them at least
a year or two.
You know what I mean? At least 3 more bodies to go with them on the bench. And, you know, of course they got to get a center and a power forward, but or wherever just let's make this work. You know what I mean? I'm a basketball fan at the end of the day.
I am too, but I don't. My main argument, right? I don't see it without other pieces. Like what you're saying. I think they have all the talent in the world. But this right here shows me, like, even if Ben Simmons is on the floor, they still would have problems with Boston. I don't think they would have the same amount of problems. Absolutely not. I think it's still probably a 7-game series.
Yeah, it all depends on, like, if Ben's on the floor with them 2 guys, it all depends on the other 2 that's going to be with him.
Not even that. This was kind of the problem in this series. You'll see, like, who's gonna kind of be the guy who's gonna make the right decisions, the right shots. Like towards the end of the game, it's like you should never be in a position where you want to give the ball to Seth Curry instead of Kyrie. You want Seth to have the ball, not Kyrie, because he fucking up the church's money.
Well, if Ben's on the floor, it's gonna be in Ben's hands, which opens it up for.
It does, but I'm just saying.
And
if everybody can't shoot.
And this is the last thing I'm going to say about this. People got to start believing me when I said this a long time ago. KD is a fantastic role player. He is a superstar role player. There has never been a team in the league that he just carried.
He's robbing.
It is what it is, and it's okay. He is going to go down as top 15 player of all time.
I think that's also his game. That's just how his game is.
It's his mentality too. He just want to play ball. That's it. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about carrying no team. Nothing. Give me the rock and let me ball. That's it.
Touché.
But when you playing in the league like this, It's got the reason why it worked so well in Golden State for him is because one, they already had the culture, they already had the team. They was just slotting him in. He was an upgrade over Harrison Barnes.
Touche.
That was it. Like they already had the engine. They just
And look now, these niggas still cooking with grease.
they had a down year last year because they was all hurt. Had a down year last year. Yeah, they was hurt and stuff. They trying to get back right. And then once they got back right, what they had 3 seed?
We forget they still made to the finals when everybody died.
Yeah, so,
literally, Steph got them to 6 games. This nigga was dying on the court.
yeah, man.
He was by himself.
He was cooking. But it's just, I'm just saying, bro. It's just he needs other great players around him to do that. Now, all right, this is really the last thing I'm going to say about this, and then we can move on to the next segment. If LeBron had a series like KD had, he would have got murdered.
But they're 2 different players.
No, but he still got murdered. They still
No. He would have, but there's a reason why.
But here's the thing, though. Everybody wants to say that KD is the greatest player on the planet, which he has a claim to. But even with that said, everybody that was labeled greatest player on the planet, they couldn't do this at all.
They couldn't.
Since 2011, since the 2011 finals with Bron, he has never had a bad series since then. Never.
This is why, in my opinion.
And he can't. He's not allowed to.
He's not. But there's only 2. Who's not allowed? There was only ever 2.
That's true. And what's crazy is another thing
Because
too.
Kobe was allowed to have bad series.
That's true. So, also with Bron, if he don't average 30 this year and he averaged 20, he would have got fucking crucified. Even though he's in year 19, was he 37, 38 years old, played the most minutes ever in history. If he would have averaged 20, oh my God. Oh my God. It wouldn't have been this or that or whatever. They would have fucking crucified him. That's all. That's all I
still
want
got
to
both
say.
his knees.
That's true.
Because Michael Jordan's out here giving the niggas 25-5 with 2 bad knees.
It's true.
That's true. But the funny part is, too, though, if you really watch Bron from when he first came in the league to now, you see him like when he go up to jump to
not
dunk.
the same, baby.
It ain't the same no more. It ain't the same no more. He getting lower and lower. It's more arm stretches
supposed
than
to.
it is. Yeah, I mean,
Preserve
that's
that
how it is.
body.
It's just weird seeing it because it was only a couple years ago where he was still getting up there.
You starting to see the body,
Yeah.
over these last couple of years, the body's starting to break down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to need y'all. Because I want this nigga, when Bronny coming to the league, this nigga out here giving us 8 points a game, baby. Because y'all done let him stay out here too long.
That's true.
Hey everybody, this is High Definition Podcast. I'm Maurice.
I'm Therese.
Listen, you can find us on Facebook at
High Definition
You
Podcast.
can also find us on IG at
High_Definition_Podcast.
Listen, new episodes drop every Tuesday at 8 p.m. with the video premiere on Facebook. It's coming soon to YouTube, and it also drops on various podcast platforms. So y'all come check us out. Leave us a 5-star review wherever you go, and y'all remember to live life
From the highest definition.
So, there was something we wanted to talk about last week, but we didn't get into. Y'all seen that DJ Envy and his wife shit? For people out there that don't know, DJ Envy is a DJ and a radio host of the Breakfast Club in New York. Him and his wife got a book coming out, and they going on a book tour. Did an interview, and they was talking about, talking about some stuff in the book, and it came out. She was like, I ain't have an orgasm with him for 10 years. One, that's wild. Two, but to keep going. She was like, he started explaining. He was like, well, one day she said that, and he was like, huh? He was like, yeah, of course you had an orgasm. I heard it. That's another like what? What? But saying that, and then she went on the actual show. I don't know if y'all seen this. She went on the Breakfast Club and she was talking about how pretty much, just paraphrasing, that her mother's passing was helpful to them. I don't know. It was like a sacrifice for them sexually or some shit. I don't know. That was wild. It was some wild shit, bro.
Some shit you gotta keep to yourself.
I just need to know how y'all feel about this. How you feel about
Please
this?
go
man?
first, Taz.
All right, well, we talking about the whole grand scheme.
The
of
whole
thing.
thing, bro.
First off, your wife faked it for 10 years.
And you ain't know.
Nigga, that's a shot to ego. Honestly, that is a shot to.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an ego thing.
That's an ego thing right there. First and foremost, one, you heard it. That's the first sign of a nigga that watched too much porn. Two, you don't hear it. You feel it. It's a
Bingo.
feeling, not a hearing. You
Bingo.
feel that junk.
My thing is, has nobody taught, like, how do you properly, that was my question.
Oh my God.
How do you properly teach somebody? Do you just tell them, like, yo, it's a feeling, like you would
Pay
know?
attention to your fucking woman.
But niggas is selfish, B. That's
They
what
are.
That's what I think it comes down to. It comes down to niggas are selfish. When it comes, like, it's like a lot of men is just like, yo, I'm just trying to get with this chick and this chick and this chick, just to say that I did it. And then they be butthurt when these women are just like,
It was
yeah,
mid.
it was mid. And then they like, but I still hit though. But it was, what does that matter? We are grown people.
I'm a grown bro. If you tell me, Justin, that last time was good, but this shit was mid. The next time I'm fucking going to work, and you gotta pay attention. And this is the thing.
Yes.
Don't let your ego get in it, baby.
Please
Because
don't.
when you in there, you got, if she don't get hers, nigga, what was you doing in there? And for 10 years, that's your wife. It's not no random. For 10 years, nigga, you know how many nuts you got? And she ain't get one. Not one.
And they got like 6 kids.
And that's the wildest thing to me. Like, she really loves you, nigga, because,
Facts.
Yo, fam.
whoa.
Facts.
So
Let's be real.
not only was she not having an orgasm, then the nigga got the nerve to cheat on her.
It's that money, baby.
It's like, yo, fam, if you out here cheating on your woman, at least have the decency to just make a bust a couple times.
Somebody tell me it's no nut November for her for 10 years.
10 years.
Let me tell y'all something. This is how you know you ain't have a nigga like Justin around her. Because that youngest baby would have been dark skinned. If you ain't making her come for goddamn 10 years, come on, my nigga. Don't be if a little sneaky nigga come up in there, that's your fault. And you done cheated
true.
too?
Oh.
But I would, and also niggas gotta be quiet. Like, I'm not telling everybody this shit. Like, I'd be like, baby, take that shit out the book.
Yeah, like
That's not for the
yeah.
world to know, yeah.
No.
That's crazy.
I understand wanting to be real and authentic and transparent about relationships and all that stuff like that, but I don't know.
Group chat shit.
I don't. Yeah, yeah, fam. Yo, but whose group chat is it then? Cause
The ones you,
yeah,
the
yeah,
niggas that care about you the most.
yo, fam. Because it's like, yo, bro. If you, oh my god, it's so baffling. I don't know what to say, bro.
Because but this is the thing. You can have really good sex and she's not coming. However, you just a selfish nigga. If you get into that point, because they mean she gotta get herself off. What you been doing out here? You ain't been paying attention to her at all.
But on the flip side of that, she should have vocalized that junk to her husband.
She did, but she ain't want to hurt that nigga feeling.
yeah, it's
Fuck
all
the
ego,
feelings.
nigga.
I'm gonna tell you, some of the best conversations are the ones that hurt.
You need that shit.
You got to. It keep you humble.
Hey, cause I'm not a nigga who gonna lie to y'all. I done had that conversation before when I was out here being selfish. And I'm tell you that shit ain't happening again.
That junk will keep you humble. And I
be like,
bet he
I'm
wouldn't
not-
have cheated if she came out and said that junk earlier too. I'm not putting that on her.
Nah, he would've
at
still
all. That's
cheated.
on that nigga. Nah,
Eric a minute in.
Yeah.
Eric a minute in. He would have. Nah, he was
He
gonna
probably
bone
still-
nigga.
yeah.
And that was inevitable. That was inevitable, son.
I don't know though, because I'd have been like, if I can't get my wife off, am I gonna get this chick off?
No, you don't care about the bitches.
I'm sure.
I'm sorry, I won't use that word. But
Relationship without
you ain't in there for that.
Responsibility.
You in it. See, but I do agree because I feel like he'd have been like, every night you about to get your shit. Now, if I know, bro, that shit changed. You gonna be a better. You about to be a better husband. You about to be a better father. Everything about to change now because what?
Yeah, nah, they shouldn't have put that in the book, fam.
Nah, but be quiet.
That's the thought I had. It's just like, yo, fam, there's certain stuff you don't need to put in the book, but you can still be real.
But I'll say this.
Authentic. All that stuff.
Since they did put it in the book, I hope it opens up for someone who's in a relationship that ain't getting it, that ain't getting off. They be like, yo, look, hey, babe, this ain't, you know?
I got a hot take.
Go ahead.
Not really a hot take, but I got a confession, right?
Uh-huh.
I told y'all this shit before. So I was in a situation where I faked it, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't that it wasn't good. It was good. It was just like, nigga, I'm about to be here all day.
Right.
Yeah, you got yours. I'm tired. So like, fuck it. It happens sometimes.
I mean, that's true. It's just, I feel like it's certain stuff you shouldn't. You don't have to divulge everything. Just keep that shit, especially the shit she said about her moms. That shit's wild.
Bro, what? I'm not telling no
sexual sacrifice.
Not telling nobody that shit.
No.
This is wild, fam. Hey, man.
And I hope she fucking haunts you.
I hope. See, now.
Every time you get it, you get yours. You see your.
Now how I see it is, they just gave Deisha Zamara even more just ammo to just torture this nigga if they wanted to, fam. I feel like this shit.
Shout out to them boys out there, Bodega boys, but this shit is ridiculous. Nigga, I would have never gave them. I'm not giving nobody no ammunition.
No, the clip is loaded.
Yeah, it's like you can be real about a lot, but that's too real. You know what I mean? Like, that's a little bit too real. You know what I mean?
Like, keeping it real going wrong.
Yeah, fam. Like, what you thought was gonna come from this?
Nothing.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's many people out there that's going 10 years without busting a nut from having sex. That's just wild.
That's 3,650 damn days. You just
For 10 years.
come. What you doing?
Nothing, apparently.
There's a couple of leap years in there too.
Yo,
No,
Extra days.
you fucking up.
Yo, they gave him extra days to get it right,
Y'all
but
wanna
he
know
still
the worst?
didn't,
Y'all wanna know
fam.
the worst part about this shit? Bro, for 10 years, they was cooking this nigga in the group chat. They was cooking this nigga for 10 fucking years.
Yo, I just want to know when she finally got one. When she finally got one from him, did she hit the group chat and go, "Y'all, guess what happened?" I know she did.
I know there was a shady ass homegirl who was like, "Bitch, that's your husband. You should have been getting that."
Yo, fam, this is wild, fam. Like,
Bro, I would if that shit happened to me. You want to know how many fucking people would know? Probably like 4, and 2 of them niggas is right here. Nobody else would know. 5, cause my wife, these 2 niggas, and my 2 other best friends, and the rest of the world would be oblivious to this shit.
yeah, they would never know.
The fuck?
Speaking about some wild shit though, and yo, I'm just gonna say this, and then I don't know how long y'all want to stay on this, but I just gotta say this. Johnny Depp is a sick nigga, bro. Yo, the sex talk text messages that he sent to Amber Heard are nuts. But it's only some shit. It's only some shit I feel like a cool ass celebrity can get off. When he was like, one of the text messages I remember, he said to I know something else that I can put in your throat that won't cause injury. And I was like, go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead, Johnny. You a wild nigga, man.
I gotta put my sexy time shit in here.
Yeah, nigga. I always wonder, like, I be wondering how, like, how my homies give it up so they can get some butt.
I'm not good at that.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just not. I'm just a
I
real
just be wanna know,
upfront
fam.
nigga. I'm the in your face. Play with the a little bit. Get you right. But I'm not a talker. I'm not doing all that shit.
I just want to be a fly on the wall to see y'all niggas like getting your I want to get me some bag. So I gotta pull out, you know what I mean? Like I gotta do what I gotta do. like what y'all be doing, you know what I mean? Like do y'all be talking, y'all try to talk sexual or whatever, or you know what I mean? Or is it a certain move you pull or what? I just want to be a fly on the wall, fam. That's it.
Rub that leg.
You know
Like an old nigga. Just rub that leg.
I feel like Taz, you know what I mean? Get real close to Candace, start rubbing his chin hair on her, you know what I mean? Start acting like a cat out here, man.
You know what? I am not going to deny that. Nor confirm that.
Okay, all right. Yo, just let me have this, fam. Just let me have this. I just want to know. I just want to know how my niggas give it up so they can get some butt. That's all.
Oh, it's like when you have little kids, you got to kind of schedule that stuff out, man. Like, you just gotta like, hey, today a good day.
Hey, I can't wait to get to the day I gotta put this shit in the planner. I can't wait.
But for real, like, I'm telling you, like, when you, because spontaneous does not work when you have small kids because
them niggas are extra spontaneous.
They do. They're more spontaneous. Right?
Yeah, right.
So it's not like, yeah, you frisky. You think it's gonna happen. Nah, you got a little Cam and little what's the other boy name?
Carter. You pulled him out mama just now.
That's how you know he got multiple kids. He been doing this for a while.
Because they laying in the bed in the middle of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like you gotta schedule that stuff out, man. Like sometimes, like for real though, it's like it's sometimes it's gotta be quick. I'm just saying because it's like nigga wake up.
That's true.
But for real though, like you gotta schedule like plan that job. But yeah, I mean, you know, if it happens spontaneously, cool. You know, but sometimes you plan that junk out.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get what you gotta get. Nah, I feel you, fam. I feel you. I know I got a buddy that he calls him his wife calls him sessions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try to schedule a session with him.
Yeah.
I was like, all right,
Now,
that's cool.
Now when you do schedule them though, you know, you can kind of formulate how you want to set the mood throughout the day. You want to get it thinking about it all day though. So like you
I see what Taz doing.
out.
See, all right, now Taz letting us know how he give it down. All right. So wait. I gotta put the notes in.
The earlier the better. Get to think about it early.
Early,
you know, and then
like what time early?
Like, nigga, the first hour of her at work early.
Oh shit! All right,
and then I'm hit on a lunch break.
All right, lunch break.
You know, just try to work some gifts in.
Just little by little.
No excuses. You had the itinerary. You already knew.
Yes. You gotta make it happen. You gotta seal the deal at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I'm with you. I'm rolling. I'm rolling, fam. That's fine. Do you think though? Like all seriousness, do you think when you have to schedule it, do you think it takes away from it?
Yes and no. I mean,
because I'm a spontaneous guy.
Yeah,
I'd rather it come to me spontaneous than like it to be planned.
Right. That's true.
Because I feel like if it was planned and I knew it was coming, it kind of takes the excitement out of it.
Nah, I don't know. No? Nah, the excitement is still there. Now, it's more exciting when it's spontaneous.
Hey, this is how my brain works. When I hear excitement, I be like, you gotta, what she just in the room chilling, just gotta come out the closet.
I was like, why you gotta take it so far? Why you gotta take it so far?
Spontaneous. Hey, baby, you knew what time, you You knew the place. What else was I gonna do?
That's true, man.
You thought I was in a bathroom? Shit.
I'm surprised.
She about to die, man. And you just ready. And you just ready as
And
hell.
just jump on the ass.
What's wrong with you, fam? Let's talk about this, man. What's up, fam? What's wrong with you, man?
That's a wild nigga, boy. That's how I live my life.
So, Taz is very strategic about his. And this nigga Justin is just jumping out of the closet on people. Oh, shit. That's some good shit, fam. It feels like it's a play on the life you want to live and the life you currently living. Like, am I off in that?
Shit really feel like deja vu.
Yeah, fellas. We need to continue this run of being here. For sure. Yeah. So, yep, I'm with it. If y'all with it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
But any dudes, y'all got any final thoughts before we close this out?
Communicate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Communication is a big thing. If you're married, allow your spouse to be your safe space. Don't bottle your emotions up. If you have a bad day at work, express it. Let her console you. Vice versa.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Be married 5 years in November. Still learning some stuff.
That's crazy because I just had my 10th year anniversary.
Yes, you did.
That's nuts, fam. Went to the Cheesecake Factory, though, and got a... Man, I don't even want to talk about it. Man, I didn't know what I wanted to get. I didn't want to get the same thing I got the last time, even though that shit was fantastic. I wanted
It's
to...
about food-wise or cheesecake-wise?
No, the food-wise.
Okay.
I'll get to the cheesecake in a second.
I always get the teriyaki chicken.
So, I was going to get... They got, like, this herb-crusted chicken or whatever. Fucking fantastic, right? I wound up going with a fucking pasta, and the pasta tasted like they just put ketchup all in it, fam.
Ew.
Oh, yeah, it was bad. But I got the fucking plate, so I had to eat it, man. Should have sent that shit right back to got something else.
Yeah.
That's what you should have did.
This tastes like ketchup.
Yeah, it tastes...
Y'all didn't do a good job. Can I get something else?
Yeah, don't get the pasta at the Cheesecake Factory at all. Or maybe just don't get that one.
How's the cheesecake?
Cheesecake's phenomenal. I got the
I've never eaten there.
yeah, I got the
The one in Charlotte's better.
probably.
I can
Better than the one
imagine.
in Greenville.
Of course I got the vanilla bean cheesecake, and then I got some chocolate cheesecake
nigga.
as well. And then Nicole got she got like a strawberry cheesecake or something like that.
Like a regular New York.
But they got a whole
Plethora.
yeah, just
I mean,
a
it's
bunch
they had
of them.
cakes in there too. Like,
Yeah, they got a couple cakes and stuff too. So, nah, it was cool. It was a cool night. Yeah, man, 10 years.
Congratulations, man. That's a feat.
That's a long time, fam. Now I'm working on my next wife. I'm trying to switch them out every 10 years, fam. You know what I mean? 10 years, boom, boom, boom.
Let me tell you something. Nigga, when I get to the one, I'm going to be counting every 6 months. That's an anniversary. Because Justin ain't think I'll get there. Oh, shit.
Hey, man, 10 years, fam. You know what I mean? I'm trying to have, like, so when I'm on my deathbed, you know what I mean? I just have, a few families just there, fam. Look what I created. No, I'm just playing. I'm just bullshitting, guys. Anyway, always remember, no matter the view, it's always with respect. And that's another episode of Views from the Floor podcast.